Students, I am Dr. Nidhi Sharma from P.G.Govt.College, Jhalawar. I am an associate professor in zoology. Dear students, today I will tell you the difference in structure and function between the DNA and RNA. This will be done very briefly. DNA is known as deoxyribonucleic acid. As it is seen in red, the word DNA. Portions of DNA are called genes. DNA is tightly wound into chromosomes, as can be seen in the figure on the left, and located in the nucleus. DNA cannot leave the nucleus. DNA is double stranded, that is, it has got two sides. Segments of DNA are bound into genes, genes are bound into chromosomes, and chromosomes are stay in the nucleus. Now, in contrast, we have the ribonucleic acid. R stands for ribo, N stands for nucleic, and A stands for acid. You can very clearly see in this diagram. RNA is single-stranded and does not have to stay in the nucleus. RNA is not found in chromosomes because it does not carry the genetic code. However, it can read the DNA code and make the information out of the nucleus. RNA's main job is to build proteins. Now, here we can see very clearly the DNA structure. The building blocks of DNA are called nucleotide. One nucleotide is made up of three important things. First is the 5-carbon sugar. In case of DNA, it is deoxyribose. You can see it as it's written sugar in a pentagonal shaped orange colored structure. Second is the phosphate, which you can see a purple colored circle and it has P written in it. Nitrogenous base. Now, there are 4 nitrogenous bases in DNA: adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine that pair together. Here you can see T in pink and A in green. T is thymine and A is adenine. In between you can see two bonds. Then you can see guanosine and cytosine. G is guanosine, green in color. C is cytosine. They are connected with 3 bonds. Now here is the RNA structure. RNA is the building blocks. The building blocks of RNA are nucleotides just like DNA. A nucleotide in RNA is still made of 3 important things: 6-carbon sugar, that is ribose instead of deoxyribose, phosphate, and nitrogen base. There are 4 nitrogen bases in RNA: adenine for A, guanine for G, cytosine for C, and U for uracil that pair together. A always pairs with U and C always pairs with G. You can see the structure is cytosine single ring, guanine has double ring, adenine double ring, and uracil has got a single ring. Here you can see the single strand of an RNA molecule. Here you can compare the two DNA and RNA with beautiful colorful diagrams. You can see the double-stranded DNA and the single-stranded DNA. You can see the dark pink or magenta colored uracil which is not present in the DNA.